Where Winds Meet is a gigantic game filled with loads of things to do, so I figured I'd go over some tips and tricks and things I wish I knew sooner to have the best start in the game. Thank you to Everstone Studio for sponsoring this video and allowing me to spend a ton of hours playing it. Where Winds Meet is completely free to play. You can download it now by clicking the link down in the description or the pinned comment below. All of the gameplay was recorded in the first few hours of the game, so there aren't any crazy spoilers here or story related things going on, but keep in mind all of this gameplay was recorded on an early build. So some aspects of the game might look slightly worse than they do at full release, which is out now. So the first thing you want to do after the intro is level up. I recommend getting to at least level 15, and you can do that as fast as possible by just doing story missions. Do these before anything else. They're marked with this gold diamond icon. And play the game how you want and have fun, but it's something I wish I knew sooner. Like, don't stress over it. You don't have to optimize the fun out of the game. I would just mostly try to stick to the story first though. But you get more rewards for activities the higher level you are, meaning you aren't really missing out by waiting to get any of those. And really, the rewards that you get for them late game are better. Don't ignore things that you come across. I just wouldn't go out of my way for them yet. Sometimes you'll be level locked until you progress and complete a breakthrough. The requirements and everything you'll receive as a reward and all the changes that will happen are all listed here on the breakthrough screen. You can get there by pausing the game to open up the menu, look just below your character's name and profile picture, where you'll see solo mode or online mode followed by your level and the name or rank for your level. Click that to get to the breakthrough screen where you see all of the requirements and things that'll change when you get a breakthrough. When you do get to the breakthrough requirements, you've hit the level that you need to hit, you can start the breakthrough quest or challenge down at the bottom right hand corner of this breakthrough screen. I would do this as soon as possible. Do that as soon as you have the option to. But if you're at a level cap, you're not losing out on XP by doing things. XP is still gained. If you're locked at level 20 and do quests, a boss fight or whatever, you're still earning that XP. You will gain it all after progressing and getting through that breakthrough. To kind of go against that point, you should grab everything. Pick up every resource you find, hunt every animal you see, loot every enemy that you fight, and if you do that, getting the materials that you need to upgrade your weapons and gear will be a lot easier. You have weapons on the gear menu which you can upgrade, but martial arts found in that same menu as the mystic arts were are like your weapon types. And these can be upgraded as well, all the way up until they reach your overall level, so make sure you're upgrading those. Suddenly I was doing seemingly no damage when I got into any fight, and this was a large part of it. Like I said, you have the actual weapons, which you can upgrade there on the gear menu, as well as each individual armor piece. All of those can be upgraded. So I didn't realize for a while that you can parry arrows right from the start. Just parry before the arrow hits you and you'll counter it, which will also build up their stun meter, opening them up to a finisher. On PC, the parry key is E. It can be a little tricky at first, but just press the parry button pretty much before the attack is swinging. The game teaches you how to parry, but just remember that you can parry any attack that isn't yellow. A lot of the games, typically you can't parry the red attacks, but in here, the red attacks just aren't blockable. If you want to make parrying even easier, it kind of tells you this at the start of the game as well. But in your settings, if you go over to the game tab, and right there in the first section, the basic settings, the third option is assist deflection. If you set that to enable, it just basically makes parrying like easy mode. You get a slow motion, little insight, which just gives you like a parry window. You get mystic arts from just about everything as well, particularly story missions, side stories marked with the book icon, and side missions, but these abilities come with a ton of different uses, so don't forget to check all of the things that mystic arts are good at in the mystic arts menu that you can get to by hitting escape or pause, go over to develop, or just hit the H key to take you straight here. And there you'll find the Mystic Arts menu on the left hand side, and just clicking on each one will give you a description of what each of those do. You see this when you earn them, but it's easy to forget all of these different things because the description is so dang long and they do so many different things. But if you go over to that first region where you start at in the game, this is where you'll find the Wayfarer, located near the northern Bamboo Grove fast travel point. But the Verdant Wilds Wayfarer will tell you about the bear just across from us, who you're gonna use to learn and steal their technique to learn Tai Chi from. Don't forget to also throw that bear into the rocks nearby to find the oddity for the nearby oddity collector just down the road from us. There's also a really fun mystic art called the Leaping Toad that you should grab just down the road from here. At the first village that you'll come across, the General's Shrine. Or I think that's what it's called. It's at least just beside the General's Shrine fast travel point. The story takes you here like right away, but it's really easy to miss this guy on all fours trying to learn from the toad. If you go over and interact with them, they'll actually teach you, or I guess you're stealing it again, the Leaping Toad. You can also change the time of day by pausing the game, opening up that same old menu, and on the far right hand side, you can see the little clock where you can change the time. Just scroll through the wheel on the right side there to go hour by hour. For your bow, right at the start of the game, if you jump off of anything or just jump into the air and then start aiming, it goes into slow motion. Also, it usually looks like you fully charged it and that's it, but if you just keep on holding the charge on your bow, you'll see that little circle go around and it makes it a lot more powerful. The game shows you that you can jump, dash, and then slam, but you can not only double jump, but triple jump. You can get to pretty much any height that you want, even more so since you can run up walls, and there's virtually no fall damage. You have to fall from super high to even take fall damage. You get a horse right at the start of the story. I completely forgot that it even gave it to me because I just didn't see him or he disappeared or something. I didn't realize till a lot later on that, oh yeah, I did have a horse and couldn't figure out how to call it. On PC, you just hit the number 6 key. A big thing you'll want to do as soon as possible is fly. You can unlock this pretty much from the start of the game in the starting region, but there's just a couple of different things you should know. You unlock your first flying skill from the side story called Afterglow, found over in the Moonvale Mountains, the western side of the starting region. This is where you will find a fisherman who, after speaking to him, will give you your first flying lesson. This automatically takes you immediately off of the coast of the nearby settlement, where he will raise up some wine jars by using nothing but the power of his mind. From here, just hop across. It can be a little tricky, but they let you restart from the last wine jar each time you fall in the water. Like I said, you have your triple jump ability by just pressing jump again each time you get to the height of your jump, and combined with the dash will allow you to get to some of these further wine jars. The dash is done by pressing sprint, at least on PC. Getting to the end of that little wine jar obstacle course will unlock your first flying skill called Lightness. To use it, you just have to hold jump. It's pretty easy, but if you do this early on, you might be wondering why the heck it isn't working. That's because you need more exploration points in the region to be able to fly in that region, which rewards you with keepsakes needed for these flying skills to work. The first is unlocked at 4,000 exploration points. The next one is unlocked at 6,000 exploration points, but you just need the 4,000 to start flying. You can view your exploration points by going to the map and then clicking on whatever exploration rank that you are. For example, you should be nameless at the start. That's like your level 1 little exploration rank for that region. And those exploration points are earned by doing really anything there is to do. Side quests, activities, pretty much anything you see on the map is going to reward you with exploration points. Honestly, if you're just playing the game, you get these fast. It's harder to not earn exploration points than it is to earn them. Oh yeah, another thing that I really wish I would have done sooner is just hit every fast travel point that I come into contact to. You're going to be going back and forth all over this gigantic map, and these little stone pillars on the map that are marked once you come close to them are fast travel points. All you do is click on it. A big thing that I've seen people wondering about who were playing early access was how to level up your attributes. To do that, open up the menu, go over to develop, and then on the right hand side you'll see details. All of these tell you exactly how to level them up, and a lot of them are just from playing the game. Your 5 main attributes level up from gear tuning, which you get later on, and just leveling up in solo mode. A lot of the other ones are from specific activities, which it tells you exactly which ones right there. A small little map tip, the more that you scroll in here, the more details that are revealed. Yeah, it's pretty normal for a video game to do that. Like you scroll in a little bit and you actually get all of the icons to pop up, but more and more pops up the more that you zoom in. Like when you zoom all the way in, you finally are able to see like the town names and like the tiny little collectibles that you usually would not even notice. Another thing I was wondering about was how to get more potions, because right now you can only carry 1. Well, the actual potions that you find in chests. You get those like everywhere, as well as looting defeated enemies. But to upgrade your potion, you just keep playing the story until you unlock the clinic. This is where you can trade and get upgrades for your potions. That way you can carry more of them. To level up fast in Where Winds Meet, those story missions are honestly the best way, especially at first. But what helps you level up even faster, apparently, because I haven't really played it because I've been in early access, but apparently online PvP and just anything multiplayer gives you way more XP than anything else, as well as events. But yeah, thanks for watching and subscribe for more Where Winds Meet videos, and thank you to NetEase for sponsoring the video.